public prosecution.
Now, Geothermal Development Company has entered into an agreement with the private company for the establishment of the country's first ever direct use at an industrial scale. Now, the company, Kasan Ramji, will set up a cement factory near Menengai Crater in Nakuru and has been allocated steam wells from which it will generate electricity. Now, the company will further use the resultant brine in previous components used in the manufacturing process, with the factory expected to create over 1,000 jobs. Ken Geshuhi reports from Nakuru.
Towards green and renewable energy, the manufacturing sector now has a footing at the Menengai Crater. Geothermal Development Company has signed a deal with Kasan Ramji and Sons Limited, a private company that produces cement under the Ndovu brand name. In the 20-year agreement, GDC will allow the private company to use some of the steam wells drilled at Menengai Crater for electricity generation and heating.
GDC will supply 40 tons per hour of geothermal steam. Steam will be for power generation and thermal energy will be for drying. This off-grid captive power strategy will profoundly bolster the energy sector and manufacturing.
It looked a bit difficult, but after a lot of persuasion and ideas coming put together, it was decided that we can produce cement from geothermal steam.
Dr. George Muya, the project lead, says that the company targets to complete the construction of a 4 megawatts power generation unit and the cement factory in the next 3 years.
The factory will have a capacity of between 600 to 800 tons of cement per day, and will directly employ approximately 120 people and indirectly over 1,500 people.
This will be a first of its kind factory, as it will fully rely on green energy at a time when the world is grappling with the negative effects of industrial pollution due to use of fossil fuel. The cheap source of energy is also expected to lower the cost of cement, whose demand is on the rise.
We are also trying to see whether we can actually get advantages from selling of the carbon credits. And that then will actually improve the economies of those projects.
The direct use will be able to do the preheating of our raw materials that should bring down the cost by about 20 to 30%, although that's still a conservative and a very early estimate.
Over 300 acres of land near Menengai Crater have been set aside for the establishment of an industrial park that will tap from the geothermal energy.
We have found a lot of people expressing a lot of interest, but when it comes now to the nitty-gritties, we find that sometimes they are failing in the area of technology. Sometimes people don't believe that it is doable, and that's why this first project is so helpful for us.
Ken Geshuhi, KTN News.
And that's all we had for you on News Hour tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ken Mijungo on behalf of the whole team. Meresha Awiti on sign language. Our guest tonight, CS Chelagui, and the Mandera South Member of Parliament, Abdul Zairo. Thank you so much for watching. We do this again whenever we have an opportunity. But this is not the end. We still have a lot for you, beginning live broadcast tomorrow, 6 a.m. Have a good night and God bless.